G'day, I'm Chris from Stoney Creek Campers and welcome to another episode in our how-to series. Today we're going to talk about the Awning roof on the SCFF camper. I'll run you through the installation phase, I guess, of the roof, how to zip it and Velcro it, and then how to set up our poles for a single-handed install. Let's do that now. I'd suggest carrying a step ladder. Doesn't have to be a big industrial one like this, it's just what I had available in the workshop. So a couple, like you can get nice folding 2-step ladders, things like that don't take up much space. But being like to be able to reach the center of the roof here, a ladder will definitely make life easy unless you're quite a tall person. So what we're looking for, up the corner here, this is where it's going to start zipping on from. So we want to make sure that our zip is at the end and that everything's sort of out of the way. From that point there, we can grab our canvas and then we can line up our zip in the corner. And start that zip off. You'll notice the zip's on a cord. So this is the same across the whole series of camper trailers, whether it's an XL, a FF6 with the extra slide out bed. They're all the same, so it just means some of them have got slightly more poles than others. So we'll get that zip started. I like to put a bit of Velcro down just so we know it's not going to back off on us as we start dragging it through. We'll work our way along the canvas now, supporting it as we pull the zip. That rope really makes life easy. Now that we've got our canvas zipped on, it's just going to hang freely there. So at this point, we'll just go through and touch up on some of the Velcro. Make sure that it's pushed down nice and neat. That'll help aid with water leaks and things like that. Just like so. So now we'll go ahead and we'll lay out the poles we need. This one being an SCFF, there's 3 main crossbars across the top. You'll notice those have got Velcro ends on them. I'll show you how to apply that Velcro to the tent so that you can easily remove it when you pack up. Alright, now that we've got the Awning roof zipped on and Velcroed, what I like to do next, because I'm setting this up by myself, is I like to lay out my poles roughly where they need to be. So you can see we've got our number 1 poles, they've got Velcro, so they're going to be the 3 poles coming out from the camper to the end. You've got a number 3 pole in the middle, which is for the highest point. The 2 ends are number 4s, and then we've got our spreaders, which are number 2s. So to get it all ready to set up, when we apply our Velcro, we want the rope up on the top. What that's going to do is when it's stuck to the tent, to remove it, we just literally pull that rope down and the pole comes off. If you have the rope at the bottom, you're going to need a ladder or something to get up there to actually pull it off. So what we'll do now to apply this, we'll get it set up so that we can just have them sitting on a 45-degree angle. So we'll just pull them out roughly that far. I'll apply this to the tent now. Just like so, and that can just sit there for the next stage. So once the 3 of those are on, the next stages will start from one corner and we'll work our way through. So I'll just do these other 2 quickly. Alright, so next thing we're going to do now, we're going to grab our corner and the corner of the canvas and we'll make all these poles, I guess, come together. So we'll do that now. So put the spigot through the eyelet, and then you'll see there's a little bungee cord. So if you rotate the pole around, there'll be a hole for that to go in. Sometimes you've got to extend that pole a little bit to expose the hole, so the inner tube's not in the way. So that can now sit like that. We'll do the other corner, and then we can do the middle. Now that that's semi-self-supporting in a sense, we'll go through and we'll do the middle ones now. So once again, the center bar, the upright, and then our 2 spreaders. So at this point, I just loose fit everything. Don't worry about extending poles and adjusting things to make it tight. We'll do that at the end. Once again, the center pole has the same bungee. So now that it's all supported by the poles, we can go around and we can adjust everything, make it tight and make sure the canvas is aligned. So we'll start with our spreaders. We'll go to center pole and raise it up. We'll do our side extensions. Then we'll do our center number 1 pole as well. While you're up on the ladder, you'll find there's some little Velcro ties that you can put around the poles. That helps in the event that there's wind or rain and the canvas gets heavy. Helps keep the poles located. Right, the last step for the awning is to install the spreaders. So depending on your weather, you might want to add 2 spreaders on each side underneath. Normally 1 is sufficient as long as you angle it down in the event of rain. So always drop your corners down quite low. We'll throw these in now. Right guys, thanks for watching. That's basically the steps to setting up the awning. I've done it by myself here today, so I've demonstrated the easiest way I find. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you've learned anything along the way.